Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour as we continue our look at the basketball season here at Itawamba Community College. I do want to invite you to visit letsgoicc.com. You can find the schedules for all of our games. And I'm telling you, folks, it's going to be two very special seasons this year at ICC. And I want you to come out and support the teams, especially the women's basketball team. For the most part this season, tipping off at 5:30. If you can't make it to Fulton, you can watch on letsgoicc.tv.com. I want to welcome in our women's basketball coach, Coach Robin Porter. Coach, I was looking the other day, and outside of Rick and Chad, you and I are the OGs at this place. We have been here 15 years now. Can you believe that?
I'm the youngest OG now. I've been here the longest, but I'm the youngest OG of the coaches.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, well, Coach, I know you're excited about the season, so let's just go ahead and talk about some just the start of the season, how excited things are rolling for y'all.
Preseason, we went 5-2, so I was really impressed having so many freshmen coming in and having to contribute right away, and then having some sophomores to help guide them and lead them in the right direction. We're just trying to build off the run that we made last season. Even though we lost so many sophomores, I still think we got a good group to make another run to the Final Four.
Well, let's talk about that. You know, it's unfortunate here that we only get these kids for 2 years. One, because they're great athletes, but two, you only get to know them for 2 years as players. So what's the biggest challenge in that for a head coach?
The challenge is the rollover, how you want to play. I mean, I love coaching kids that's come out of high school because of the fact you hear the transfer portal and coaches don't want to deal with the teaching. That's coaching to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you go into coaching? So I like the fact that you have to have a lot of patience. You have to see what works, doesn't work, try new things. And and then when they leave, this is the kicker. You get them for 2 years, you develop them for 2 years, and then they go to that program, and then their light bulb finally clicks on.
Mm-hmm.
Like T, she had 19 points last night.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, I mean, it's from the things that she now sees. The game slows down to a lot of kids their junior year.
Mm-hmm. And
so that's what I love to see, that I help them some kind of way to grow for that next level and them reach their accomplishments.
And let's kind of just back up for a step. A lot of people may not know this about you, but you have a quite vast history in basketball yourself. So just talk about just your history in basketball. Starting high school and then whatever that school you went to after that.
Hold on now. Basketball is, I played softball, I was in the band, but I have a brother, Chris Porter, and so I just been around basketball all my life. Mm-hmm. If you compare the two, I am better than my brother because he couldn't shoot the ball.
You're right. I'll give you that.
So, but he went to Auburn and I went to Mississippi State. Them dogs, Hale State. And that's how just my journey began. I just, did I want to coach? No. But God said different. This is his path. Mm-hmm. And I'm just a vessel.
There you go. And you've done great things since coming here. Had a great coach to learn under in Coach Gray.
Yes,
Talk
Coach
about
Gray.
that.
Coach Gray has been nothing but a blessing. Took me under her wings and just helped mold me. And she continues to mold me. She continues to come. She speaks to the team. She speaks to me. Like, speak into me, not just speaks to me.
Right.
And I'm just thankful and blessed to have the right type of people around me to keep doing this.
And another one of those is Coach Ball. Even though she wasn't a coach while you were here.
Coach Ball, I mean, I had some conversation, a lot of conversations. I can say, hey, I still have a conversation with her, and she's a big part of the reason why I'm here today as well.
Yeah, it was funny. She called me the other day, and I answered, and she goes, I'm impressed. You still answer on the first ring every time I call. I was like, Coach Ball?
Man, if you see her name pop up, you stop what you're doing.
Yes.
That's just it.
Yes. All right. So basketball season's here. You know, how many years now, head coach? I lose track.
Same year you got.
So, we'll see. I've been here 15, so let's
15
see.
too.
So, as head coach, though?
Oh, This is fifth.
Fifth. That's
19.
what. Yeah. So fifth or I knew it was fifth or sixth. So
Okay. I
one of
thought
them.
you meant here.
No. You're good. So as a head coach, do you still get those nerves?
Got them now.
There you go. So
I don't. The nerves are more of. I know I prepared them, but are they truly prepared? Do they truly know it? Or are they just telling me, yes, I got it?
right.
Because you know how kids are, they embarrassed with their friends. They don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But, I mean, that's the only thing that I prepare them for battle each game. That's all.
We're talking with Coach Robin Porter, the head coach of the women's basketball team here. And, Coach, the good thing about that is you got some good help to go with you to help get those girls ready. And your assistant coaches,
Yes.
talk about those.
This is their second year, and they are even more fired up and kind of, they see how I operate. They just now, they do it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ask. They know what I like, what I want. So it's made my part easy. They're just great with the girls on the court, great with the girls outside of the court. They big on development, communication. They have been just great assets to the program.
All right, so let's just talk about the season. We talked with the girls earlier. We're going to break it down kind of in 2 seasons. But before we get to Christmas, that's kind of the first part of the season. As a coach, what is your goals for the basketball team?
Of course, you want to win, but when you have so many freshmen, it's all about preparing for the conference, getting all the experience. You want to have all the challenging games that sends no pressing, someone that's going to slow you down, someone that's going to try to out rebounding. You want to figure out what is your Achilles early on so you can try to fix it by January.
And that's one thing I do give you credit for. You're not afraid to play anybody.
No.
It's going to be one of those, like, is this team ranked number 1 in the country, have been ranked number 1 in the country for the last 3 years?
And how far I got to drive to go
Yeah.
play them. That's the only thing I look at, like, ooh, do I want to take this 8-hour drive? That's it.
Yeah, but as you said, though, if you say come up with a win, that's big. But if you come up with a loss but learn from that loss and get better, it's even bigger.
I'm a winner. I want to win. I preach that into my kids. You're a winner, period, in life. If I lose, it better be a dog fight that we lost. That's it.
Yep. Well, Coach, so game to game, getting better. What other than that, what's some of your other goals for the first half of the season?
Just the experience, just to win. Not, some goals would be just to win them all. They need to learn how to communicate and talk to each other. We're still growing with that. We're having so many freshmen. It's really small things that I want to accomplish that you can't just really list it.
Right. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is the little things take care of the big things. So
Right.
if you take care of the little things,
It'll play out and work it out at the end.
yeah. So you talked about the freshmen for a second. So let's just look at those again. Just a big group of freshmen coming in for you.
Okay. Yes, I have. Well, I start with my out-of-stater from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Okay. She's a stretch 4. She can step out, shoot a 3, but can also play downhill as well, can post up. She's just a gritty kid, and she does not stop moving. And she works hard. She just has to trust the process a little bit more.
Gotcha.
We got Tootie. You probably hear her a lot. She's a Danny Dozen out of state of Miss Basketball out of Mississippi. But she's going to be a big point guard that brings the ball up, can get to the rim and find her teammates. And then Zana Winters. She's going to be another guard. She didn't really play in preseason, but she's coming along. She just got to find her rhythm. You got Elena Ball from Pontotoc. That's going to be your shooter, knockdown freshman shooter. But she also works hard and do other small little things that's not going to show up on the stat sheet as well. Another kid, in-district kid, we got Alexis Gordon. She's more of just a go-getter. Okay, I can't tell her play. I just allow her to play.
That's the type of kid you need on this level. It's that
Yes.
kid you just put out there and say, go do this, and they're going to go do it.
Right, and she's going to be a great on-ball defender as well. Another in-district we got is Madison Dabbs from here in Fulton. She's going to be a big post player that comes in and sub. And then you got Kelsey, who's another shooter, but she plays great on-ball defense as well here from Fulton. You got Malaysia, who will be a redshirt freshman for us. But she would come in and play point guard and on the wing. She has a nice little jumper that she just need to believe in, the more than I believe in it.
There you go.
You have Sandy from Charleston that she play around the rim real hard and get little easy rebounds or sneaky rebounds, if that's what you want to call it. And
Those type of players are my favorite players. I love the ones. You remember Mookie back in the day?
Yes.
She wasn't bigger than everybody on the floor, but she had a way to go get a
Mookie
rebound.
could shoot the three.
Yeah.
Like, she could just step out there and shoot the three. Sandy can't shoot the three yet.
Gotcha.
Okay. But Mookie can sneak me a three every now and then.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for your freshman?
Yes, that's all my freshmen. Okay.
All right. So let's look at your sophomores. We already met two of them, and they're quite the characters.
I'm gonna do them last since they right here. Okay?
Since they're right here, and I know that they had the opportunity to talk about you, so we most definitely want to give you the opportunity to talk about them.
I got to transfer in from she played the first half at Northeast, set out the second half, and so she transferred here. She's gonna be a powerhouse inside, just a big body, another presence. She's gritty on the offensive board. I just got to get her to believe in herself. You remember her from last year? She returning starter, Denila Williams, and she told me to say Denila.
Denila, yes.
Denila Williams. Okay, she's just a force inside. She plays a major role of rebounding, getting to the rim. Then she's also one of my leaders, sophomore leaders that talks to them, encourage, and she just bring another type of energy for the inside presence. We got Jessany from Foley. She, as everybody has said from the JUCO trail in preseason, she does not stay still, and which I love about her. She always working. She's looking to try to read the gaps and find the steal, not necessarily on the ball. So I'm looking forward to her energy, just getting up and down the floor. And then you have Leanna, who's going to be a post inside, 6'2" post that hopefully will be a force inside and rebound for us as well with some rebound putbacks. And then also she'll have that long orange to the VN on the defensive side.
Well, Coach, these were two girls last year that really kind of found their own in the postseason that made us make that deep run in the postseason play. So they're going to be able to come through and really kind of set the tone for us early.
And see, that's another thing I like about our chances is the fact that we made it to the postseason Final Four, and you have Nye, Leanna, and Jessyn that been there, and they know what it takes, that once they hit conference, they can't lay down. They have to keep pushing, and they're going to be the glue to help us get back to where we need to be.
Absolutely. And, folks, I want to encourage you to come out and watch the girls play. Most of the games are going to start around 5:30 this year. And I tell you, we've got a proud history of basketball here at ICC. It goes all the way back to the 90s. I know you and I have been here for 15 years. We've got
2010.
I'm going to say 3 appearances in the national tournament. You've won a state championship with the girls as well. I don't know how to properly word this. It's a shame that women's basketball is just now getting the spotlight it gets because it's deserved it for a long time. Just talk about that right now and just from a coach's perspective. Well, you kind of got the perspective as a player too.
I just think the coaches that are winning just have to keep speaking on women's basketball and encouraging people to come see them. And then as female athletes, they just have to keep performing and putting on the show and just, shoot the threes, play hard, make it fun. Because, everybody that talks about it, they like how organized it is. It's not just street ball. So I just think it's just all the people that's on the big stage keep pushing it.
Yep. And I'll tell you this right now. We have a bunch of fun group of girls. We've already heard that in the first half of the interview.
I have some characters.
Yes, you got some characters for sure. But we got gritty girls that are going to play hard. And if you're going to come out and watch it, you're going to get your money's worth because they're going to give you everything they got.
They're going to work hard. They're going to play hard and work hard together. You're going to see probably a lot more threes and a lot more faster shots, in which you probably going to see me frown up because sometimes you need to run the offense. But I trust them to do the right thing and make the right decisions at the same time.
Well, we do encourage you to visit letsgoicc.com. You can see the women's basketball schedule there. Get the roster. You can print it out, get to know more about the girls. And I'm pretty sure if you want to talk to one of them after the game, I know Jessany will talk to you. Well, Coach, before I let you go, kind of give you an opportunity to give a few shout-outs to people out there and then also just kind of encourage the fans to come out and support you guys this year.
If I get shots, I'll be here all day. But I do want to say we play at home Monday, November the 4th versus ASU Mid-South. Come out, check these ladies out. They are some hard-working hoopers. They're going to put on the show. They're going to be fun to watch. You don't want to miss it at all.
And we'll be back with the ICC Hour right after this.